I was wrong about Trump and this entire administration. It started with the Epstein files and all the BS that surrounded that. When Trump and his whole team ran on exposing that, Kash Patel, Bongino, we're going to expose that if they had the power, and they never did. Pam Bondi saying she had the files on her desk, she saw the videos, nothing. And now the icing on the cake for me is this whole Charlie Kirk assassination narrative. If you believe that crap, if you believe the stuff coming from the feds, if you believe the text messages, you're an idiot, because that whole thing is completely bunk. This has Fed operation cover up written all over it. I'm done. And when you start looking at the videos, when you start analyzing that front wound right here on his neck, that was an exit wound. He was shot from behind. He was not shot from the front. They're covering it up. It's a massive cover up. And I'm done with this whole administration. They're all frauds. Trump is a fraud. Vance is a fraud. He's in bed with Peter Thiel and Palantir, scooping up all of our data for an AI database system that's going to track and follow us every digital step we go. Pam Bondi, she's a fraud. Kash Patel's fraud. Bongino, a fraud. It was my mistake thinking that Trump and this new, young administration would do anything different than they had before. I was already clued in that any other election in my lifetime, presidential election, going back to my childhood, no matter who the candidate was, it was two sides of the same coin. Whoever won, we would have got the same result, right? So you go back, Al Gore would have got the same result. John McCain, same result. John Kerry, same result. Mitt Romney would have got the same result. And Kamala, I guarantee we would have had the same result. It doesn't matter. We got to wake up and realize that, as George Carlin said,
it's a big club and you ain't in it.
It is the elites versus the little people. It's not a left and right issue. Yeah, we can argue about different social and economic things, but when it comes down to it, it is a larger picture of an elite power structure that is subjugating us little people. It was in 2016 or 2015 that I registered as an independent. I left the Republican Party because Trump was the nominee. I figured, the Republicans were such spineless cowards as it was that, they had Trump in there. How pathetic was that? And yeah, I did vote for Trump. It doesn't matter, because either way, we would have had the same result. And so I'm just admitting this now. I'm realizing it, that the truth is right there in our face. This whole narrative is a lie. Everything they're telling us is a lie.